Well, guys, welcome back to Triple F Outdoors. I'm on the Hills and Hollers farm again, and today is November 3rd. This is the evening sit this morning. I set about 300 yards from here, and I'm targeting this buck I call Mr. Krabs. I've been hunting him for a while. I picked him back up on trail camera about October 17th, I think it was, and he was showing up pretty consistently, so I made a move on him. I actually moved his stand a few days after I realized I was getting him on camera, and I hunted that stand a few evenings. I had 2 encounters with him out of that stand, but both times I've seen him and kind of the direction he's coming from and going to when I get him on camera, he's kind of giving me an idea of kind of where he's staying. I think we kind of pinpointed this core area this year, and I've never really been on that deer as much as I am right now. But like I said, I hunted this morning. In that stand, I've been having encounters with him, and where I've been getting him on camera. And I didn't see him this morning. I think the deer movement was really, really slow. So it kind of had me curious. So I pulled that trail camera card on my way out. And Krabs hadn't been on that camera in about 5 days. So if he comes off these hills to the south, like he has been doing, and he doesn't go that way, he's just about gotta go this way. And that's kind of how we're set up for him tonight. We got a trail crossing the creek down here. I noticed this morning it had a bunch of fresh tracks in it. And it makes sense, being this time of year. Like I said, it's November 3rd. I think he's going up in this big cedar thicket to my right, and checking for hot does. That would make sense as to why he's not going that way, and I'm not picking him up on camera over there anymore. Which, the last 2 years, I've seen him checking this cedar thicket for does right around the same time frame. I think last year it was November 5th and November 8th, and 2016 it was November 5th. In 2017 I didn't have an encounter with him, but this is definitely his core area, and I'm pretty sure that he may either come by tonight, or he's definitely going to come by this spot here within the next few days. There's a lot of fresh sign in here as well. There's a big scrape right behind me, right in this field edge. And I noticed this morning walking in that scrape was not opened up. And when I left this morning, it was opened up. So I don't know if it was him that opened that scrape up, but something definitely opened that scrape up this morning. So the deer definitely using this spot. Like I said, the fresh sign is here. So I have high hopes tonight we're going to see some deer, and I hope Krabs is one of them. And I hope he comes by right here on this trail at about 30-35 yards. The worst thing about tonight, I left my binoculars in my rangefinder in my truck, and that is not good at all. Because like I said, I got an open field behind me, and I got this trail. I know the yardage of this trail, so I hope we're good there. But it sure would have been nice to have him. Wow, we got a deer right here already. the crabs. He's down. He just went down. Boom, baby. Boom. Boom. Holy cow. Boom. Come on, bud. Pick up. What a deer. This crabs is dead, baby. Oh my god, dude. Crabs is dead. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Braden. Can you hear me? Crabs is dead. I swear to God, dude, he's laying right here at 40 yards. He's done. He's dead. He just came off the hill. I was doing an interview, dude. He jumped down in the creek and I shot him right in the creek. It don't matter, dude. It's up to you all. Brent and them are hunting, I think, but he's still moving a little bit, so I'm gonna shut up and be a little quiet. He was quartering away and I hit him back, but I think it's just not perfect. Are y'all still in the truck? What? Hello? Are you all hunting? Or are you in the truck? I don't care. You all can come out here if you want to. Text Papa and tell him I shot crab. I got the whole video, dude, he just fell right there. Right there. Oh my God. What? You're getting down? Boom, 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 boom. Yes, yes. Oh, God. 4 years I've been hunting that deer. I gotta call everybody. This is awesome. 4 years I've been hunting that deer. Made a move on him tonight and just put him on the ground. Oh man. I cannot believe that just happened. 4 years, you guys, I've been hunting that deer. I was just telling you all in that intro. That basically was my intro. I just climbed back in the stand for the evening hunt. That is crazy. I heard that deer coming, but I never would have thought it was him. I had a feeling he was bedding on top of this big ridge. That is insane, guys. Oh, that's the biggest deer I've ever killed in my entire life. And some of y'all may think I'm crazy, but I'm gonna tell you now. Like I said, I've been hunting that deer for 4 years. And I think he is 8 years old this year. 8 years old. This is the only ever whitetail I've ever laid eyes on that was that old. And let alone just killing after 4 years. It's... Oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Alright guys, we just got out of the truck. I got my pawpaw and my brother behind the camera now. They're gonna help me get this deer out, but you can see he's laying right across the creek, so we're gonna go check him out. And he was right on the other side of this little bend. Standing right over there. Not much right now. Oh, buddy. It's a tank, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. That's a breed. Look at this mass. 4 years. Finally killed him. A roller coaster. Awesome. Come by at 3:30. That's nuts. Come off the hill, right up there on top of the hill. Come down that little skinny part, drop down into the creek. And that's where I shot him for 25. Alright guys, here he is, Mr. Krabs. We got him drug out here on the pond dam, and just what an awesome hunt it was. I still can't believe it happened. At 3:30 this deer came by just cruising. I don't know if I think he was headed up into that cedar patch I talked about. He's going up in there to check for does. And I've seen him do that in the past. 2016 he did that same thing on November 5th. And had him about 40 yards and I couldn't get a shot. And then 2017 I told you guys I didn't have an encounter with him. I did have a few trail camera pictures of him, and I think those trail camera pictures actually got lost because I was looking for him the other day. In 2018 I seen him in the same spot that I actually killed him tonight, but I was hunting a different stand. I could just see the draw from a different angle that he'd come up. And that would have been November 8th that I seen him on that night. Here it is, November 3rd. He did the same thing, and I was able to capitalize on it tonight. I shot him about 25 yards. I didn't make the greatest shot. He was quartering away a little bit. I had to shoot through a little bit of brush, but that close and as fast as these Bowtechs are shooting and fixed blade broadheads, I wasn't real worried about it. It did the job. He didn't run 20 yards and tipped over. The arrow came out a little bit back on the opposite side, but not too far. I think I still ended up getting a double long shot on him. But just a brute of a deer. Like I said, I got 4 years history with this deer. I personally think this deer is 8 years old. I will let you guys take a guess on his age based off of the history and pictures I got of him, but what a story. I'm glad to wrap this up. He is a dandy of a deer.